Dear Lord, here we go again. Here we go again. Listen, man, I'm convinced. I'm convinced men just will never learn. I'm convinced no matter how much a man has, I'm convinced no matter how successful a man gets, I'm convinced men just they men just won't learn. How many times do we have to go through this? How many times are women going to show you their true colors? How many times have we said, don't deal with chicks at your job? How many times have we said, don't deal with chicks in the workplace? It can only lead to one thing. It can only lead to one thing. Men never learn. It doesn't matter if the chick like you. Why take that chance? Why take that chance? And some men are successful at it. Shouts out to you. But I just think in modern day times, especially if you're a successful man, you're in a leadership position, you're in a powerful position. Listen, man, I just don't get it. I don't think those are the kind of chances that you should be taking. Those are penitentiary chances. Those are penitentiary chances. Now that we got that out the way, for you guys who don't know what's going on, for you guys who may not, follow sports, which I'm assuming most of you probably do. So let me go ahead and read this, put this on the screen. So Joy Taylor, a Fox News host, is now hold up, is she's not suing for sexual harassment. However, she has been named as a defendant in a lawsuit filed by former Fox News hairstylist Nushin Faraji. Faraji alleges that Taylor engaged in inappropriate workplace behavior, including dismissing complaints of misconduct and creating a hostile environment. So much for women having women's back, right? So much for feminism, right? Okay. The lawsuit also includes allegations against other Fox News, Fox Sports personalities such as Skip Bayless. We know Skip. Skip. We know Skip and other Fox Sports personalities, right? Executive Charlie Dixon accusing them of sexual harassment and misconduct, right? Faraji claims that when she reported an incident, hear this, gentlemen, hear this right here. Faraji claims that when she reported an incident involving Dixon to Taylor, Taylor allegedly told her to get over it. She told her to get over it. Additionally, the lawsuit alleges that Taylor had a relationship with Emmanuel Acho and Dixon to advance her career. Fox Sports has acknowledged the allegations, stating we take these allegations seriously and have no further comment at this time, given the pending litigation. It is important to note that these are allegations, and the legal process will determine their validity. Listen, do we really need to determine the validity? Come on now. Do we need to determine the validity? Come on. Let's go ahead and put her up on the screen. Let's look at her for a second. Let's look at her for a second. Yes, Joy. Yes. Yes, Joy. Now, now she fine. Now she fine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna cap. Listen, that's what I want throwing it on me. I don't know about y'all. Now that's something that I want, thotting around with me. I'm not gonna lie. That's a nice piece of ass. That's hard to resist right there. That's hard to resist. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Listen, first and foremost, this is not new. This is not new. This is why, again, I say meritocracy. It's a scam. Meritoc- Meritocracy, getting things based on merit, bro, that is a delusion. Also, men and women will never be equal, right? And this is one of the reasons why men and women will never be equal. See, me, I gotta work hard, right? Most men have to work hard. Most men are not the son of the CEOs. Most men are not the sons of executive or the chair boards or whatever the case is, right? Most of us aren't born with a silver spoon in our mouth, right? But let you be born pretty. Let you be born a woman and be born pretty. Oh, the world is your mother freaking oyster, right? I've seen this firsthand. I've seen it firsthand. Listen, oh my God. I've seen this firsthand in my workplace. Every single workplace I've seen. If a girl is pretty, bro, they're laying out the red carpet for her. I'm sorry. This is just how the cookie crumbles. This is how the world is. If a woman is pretty, they're laying down the red carpet. They're laying the red carpet for her to walk across, right? She doesn't have to have any skills. She doesn't have to know what she's doing. She doesn't have to know what she's talking about. It's the fact of the matter is many men in powerful positions, many men with money, right? They love to exploit pretty women. Let's just call it what it is, right? They love to have pretty women around them. They love to have beautiful women around them, right? It's just what it is. Nothing is equal. It's always going to be unequal. That's one of the reasons why OnlyFans it has gotten as big as it has, right? That's one of the reasons. Women in that sphere right there, women are going to always have the advantage, gentlemen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're working at McDonald's. It doesn't matter if you're working at Chick-fil-A. It doesn't matter if you're working at AT&T to god dang on BlackRock, right? It don't matter. Pretty women, listen, they're going to get what they want every single time. Now, this chick Joy, right? So the girl that's actually suing Fox and Joy and other people who are named in there, Skip, right? She's alleging that basically Joy is a gatekeeper. See, listen, man. Listen, nobody wants to talk about this. So Joy's the gatekeeper, right? You know the girl who goes and get the girls at the club, right? You know the girl that you cool with, you done smashed a few times, right? You know she a little freak a leak, right? You tell her go get me her, and her, right? To make the girls feel comfortable, don't make it, so it don't be weird, men approaching them and all that. See, when girls see other girls, usually when girls see that other girls are with it, they with it. When girls see that the other girls are, fucking and sucking, and they're getting what they want, they're getting this, they're getting that, they're getting promotions and this, that, and the third. Oh yeah, they're with it, right? So Joy's the gatekeeper. Right? See, I ain't heard nobody talk about it in this extent right here. Joy is the gatekeeper, right? She's the one the hoes got to go through, right? So allegedly, the chick Faruji, however you pronounce him, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name. So if you see this, I'm sorry. Right? So Faruji, right? She's saying that, hey, Joy's in on it. Right? So Faruji, listen. Joy has gotten all she wants. Joy has climbed the ladder. Does that sound familiar? Kamala, does that sound Kamala, does that sound familiar? Or do I got to do it in my Quavo voice? Kamala, does that sound familiar? Listen, man. Women, as long as women got that nice, warm, moist slit between their legs, this is going to continue to happen. As long as they got something between their legs, as long as they got some nice plush, breastises, right? As long as those, they sitting right, they looking ripe, and she looking like Joy. This is going to continue to happen. See, that's most men's dream, to have a chick like Joy, a nice little whore, right? That's a nice little whore to have in the workplace, right? That's a nice one. And contrary to popular belief, I believe Joy's a good whore, right? Let me explain. I believe Joy is a good whore, unlike most modern women, right? See, and The castle is probably going to fall eventually. She's probably going to cry wolf, right? She's going to cry. This is probably how this is going to happen. She's going to cry wolf. She's going to say, oh, I probably was drunk. We were at a hotel. We were at a bar. I didn't consent. I couldn't consent because I was drinking and I felt pressured and all that. I guarantee you. I guarantee you she probably come out and do that. And guess what? Women are going to get behind her. Women are going to get behind her and they're going to defend her despite her throwing girl code out the door, despite her sucking and ducking, right? Sucking and ducking all the way to the top. And when a chick tried to come and expose some of this stuff, right? She was like, the girl going somewhere. You about to mess up the money. She said, girl, go somewhere. You messing up the paper. Listen, they paying my bills. I'm getting promoted. I'm on TV, right? You ain't about to mess up my pretty privilege. You ain't about to mess up what I got going on. Take that lawsuit. Take that bullshit on somewhere, right? I'm gobbling up all the meat over here. Pause. No diddy. Listen, I'm taking it all, right? Listen, Joy is a good whore. This Joy is the kind of whore you want in your corner. Right? Look, y'all gonna like it where I'm about to take this. Let me take a sip real quick. See, Joy's a good whore. See, if she hadn't got caught up, that's the kind of whore that you want around you, right? This Joy is the type of whore. She's a primal. This is a good whore, right? I gotta give her props. I gotta give her respect because Joy is the type to, shut up, right? Joy's the type to take the money and shut up. She's the type to smash all the guys, right? She's the type to run through the whole basketball team, whole football team, right? Let you go down the throat. And, whoo, that's who she is, right? You ever had one of those chicks in high school who was like she was cool, but she was bad enough, she was cute enough to like, you know, y'all probably shared a blunt or two, y'all probably, shared a bottle or two, and y'all got y'all freak on, like she'll fuck your mind up, right? She'll suck you dry, but y'all will still be cool. Y'all never got into a relationship, right? Y'all know that the relationship street, y'all would just not go down the relationship street, but from time to time y'all are still mess around with each other, but in the real world, in reality, y'all just cool as hell together. Yeah, that's Joy. That's Joy. She a cool ass, down ass, nice little piece of ass, right? She can be your best friend, and she can be your, be a little sloppy toppy, right? She can be your best friend, and you running dry tonight. You running dry tonight, so hey, Joy, slide through, Joy, slide through, right? I'm at so and so bar. I'm at so and so club. Come on, slide through. Let us enjoy each other. We'll talk over. Maybe I can do something for you. You do something for me, right? Scratch my back and I scratch your back, right? And listen, like I said before, I've seen this happen time and time again, right? I've seen this shit happen. What's so funny is me and a coworker, was just talking about this, right? We were just talking about how, right? I don't want to say too much, but how some of the people in upper positions, there are certain people that work under them, right? So they kind of shadow, right? They kind of shadow the people that are above them, and most of the people that shadow them are chicks. Most of the people that shadow them are not just chicks, not just an ugly duckling, right? But nice little chicks, right? And he was telling me stories and was like, yeah, sometimes they'll just choose whatever chick they want. They'll just choose whichever person they want to work up under them, right? And the rumor has it that some of those chicks, right? They be doing something strange for a promotion, right? They be doing something strange, to get ahead. Listen, That's just how it is, man. And we already know this, right? Some of us already know this. Like when I see some of these, managers in position, when I see some of these people in like just higher positions, like it really make me question the validity of you attaining that position. And it don't matter that they married. It don't matter that they married. Come on, bro. I told y'all. The married women be the worst ones. The married women be the worst ones, man. The married women be the freakiest ones. The married women be the nastiest ones. The married women be willing, they be willing to do everything for a piece of change. They be willing to do everything just to get. Listen, man, it's wild out here. So Joy allegedly was even after she got married, she was conducting herself in this manner. Right? She was still messing around with some of these dudes. She was still, getting her rocks off somewhere else. She was still doing that. And I believe that is one of the reasons why old boy divorced her. Because she was still fucking around after they got married. Now imagine that. Imagine that you propose to this chick, right? She was already doing what she was doing prior to y'all getting married. And then even when y'all tied a knot, she's still doing what she's doing. Listen, these hoes ain't got no remorse. On this air real quick. I got this thing going thermal on and I'm burning up. Whew. I'm cooking, man. But yeah, like these married chicks, they don't be caring. Like especially in the workplace. Check out my video. If I'm gonna put it up here and I'm gonna put it in the description. If your chick works a 9 to 5, she is more than likely cheating. That's not the whole title verbatim, but I'll put it up here. If your chick is working a 9 to 5, more than likely, listen, she don't even have to be getting down on her knees or dropping her drawers, right? She can be flirting, she can be all touchy-feely, letting the guy grab on her booty and all that stuff, bro. Listen, I seen it. I seen it. Chicks who claiming they got boyfriends, chicks who claiming they married, chicks who claiming they got fiancés. Bro, that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. Not when she gotta work, right? Not when she at work all day. Right? That's why work husband is a thing. That's why work boyfriends are a thing. Oh yeah. This happens. Listen, this just popular news. This just entertainment news, right? This is happening in the civilian world all day, every day. Right? You'll never see this in a public eye because like it's just regular everyday work stuff. This happens at the warehouse. This happens in corporate America, bro, this is happening every single day. People are having affairs day in and day out. They sleeping with each other. Like, come on, bro. Remember the police officer? Y'all remember the police officer? You know the little ratatouille looking ass chick, right? I'm gonna put a picture up here if I find it. But remember the little ratatouille looking ass police officer? And she was letting the other police officers run trains on her, right? And then she ended up crying wolf and all that, saying, I didn't, they did this and they did that and blah, blah, blah. Listen, bro, when they get caught, they cry wolf. When they get caught, they cry wolf. And the guy, her husband who was married to her, he still took her back. He still took her back. Oh, it's okay, baby. It's okay. I know. Bad men. They were horrible men. I can't stand the patriarchy. You right, baby. You right. Yeah, man. It's ugly out here. It's ugly out here. And when things hit popular news, right? When things hit the mainstream, listen, it's just it's more than it's more to the eye than what they're showing, right? It's actually deeper than just what we're seeing. It don't stop with Joy. It don't stop with Skip, right? If it is going on in regular everyday civilian world, just imagine, just imagine what's going on in the entertainment industry. What? Just imagine what's going on in the entertainment industry. They're some of the biggest freak leaks. And we're talking about serious money. Like Skip offered the Faraji girl, right? The one that's suing, right? He offered her 1.5 million? Huh? What? listen, listen. So y'all find it so hard to believe when these Instagram chicks, when they be saying that, oh, dude gave me 50,000, dude gave me 200,000, and he bought me a Audemars Piguet, and he gave me a quarter mil, and he also bought me a Rolex. They don't, bro. Most of these shit, they don't be lying. They don't be lying, bro. This mother, bro. He offered her 1.5 mil allegedly. He offered her 1.5 mil to sleep with her, right? And I'm guessing she was, of Islam and all that stuff because I've read some other few articles and he made some comments about, her dad having multiple wives and, the name does sound, Arabic or Islamic or whatever, but bro, 1.5 mil. I guess he really wanted that, but I guess he probably offered that money. That was a little bit of hush hush money too, right? That was a little bit of hush hush money. That's why guys, let me tell y'all a secret. This is why guys like, with money and power, that's why they test these chicks out, right? They test the chicks out at the bottom, right? So I don't know if y'all ever, uh, you know, been around these kind of scenes and stuff like that, but the chick, she'll have to get banged out by the lower guy, right? So if you got a friend group and all y'all got money, but there's that one guy who, he that guy. That's him right there. Like, okay, let's put it in entertainment language, right? So you got Lil Baby, right? And then you got all the rest of his minions, right? Yeah, you got some people, they may be on his label, right? They got some money now. They rich. They got some money. And then you got some other folks, they just hang around, maybe a cameraman or something like that, right? His photographer, stuff like that, right? He may have a few cousins around or something like that. Like he makes sure everybody fed, right? Everybody got money. There's levels to it though, right? So first, you want to get to Lil Baby, like you gotta sleep with the cameraman first. Right. Yeah, you gotta sleep with the cameraman. Matter of fact, my cameraman and my cousin, they gotta run a train on you first. Right? Listen, I told this story before. It was this little chick, right? It was this little chick. She had some good poo-poo. Good punani, right? So, I tested it out first. And then once I hit it a couple times, I let my cousin and my brother know. I was like, listen, we dry tonight, but I know this little chick, right? I know this little chick. I know she'll be down. Like, let me hit her up and see, let me figure out something real quick. Right? So she ended up being down. Slid her. I'm never gonna lie to y'all, right? Listen, I slid her a little, I slid her a little something. I slid her a little something for her troubles, right? Now it wasn't 1.5 million. No. It wasn't 1.5 million, but I slid her a little something though. I slid her a little something, it was a late night call, right? It was a late night call. She wasn't no toot toot. She was a civilian. But fire. Head fired. Punani fired. So I was like, man, we dry tonight. We ain't got nothing to do, right? Y'all ain't got no money, man. What y'all doing, man? Like we trying to get lit. Okay, I got us a move. Let me Yeah, what you doing right now? Okay. Uh my brother and my cousin, we trying to come over there and see you. Yeah, I know it's a little late. Right? I'll slide you a little something. Yeah, I'll slide you a little something. Just make sure you freshen up, hop in the shower. We'll be over there in 15 minutes. All right, cool. Cool. I got us a move. Yeah, listen, man. Listen. Right, it's just how the cookie crumble. Like stuff like this ain't no news to me. This ain't no news to me. All these chicks going, man. All these chicks going. All these chicks for the streets, right? And she just if she wouldn't have got caught up, like I said, Joy's a good hoe. That's a good hoe, right? Like, those are the kind of hoes you want around. And that's why you got to test them out. See, that's why, she got the promotions, right? That's why you got to test them hoes out at the bottom, right? You got to see how they act, see what happens at the bottom, right? And, they act right with the small fish, and you bring them up to the middle. Okay, she's sucking and doing her job, right? The Punani fire, the head fire, okay. Nothing came about. She ain't complaining. She keeping her mouth closed. She bringing other hoes around. They getting with the program. Okay, we're gonna promote this hoe, right? Let's promote this hoe up, right? Now she messing with the big fish. Right? And she was doing good. It was a good hoe. It was a good little whore. Right? She was doing good until Faraji came around. Faraji had to come around. And listen, I'm not trying to make fun of her. I'm not condoning sexual, none of that harassment, SA. I'm not condoning that. This is for entertainment purposes only. You dig? Okay. But Faraji had to come over, and she messing up the scene, she messing up the money, right? She don't know what's going on, right? She don't know that the rest of these chicks, listen, it's always that doo-doo brain, right? It's always that dodo brain who really don't know that the rest of these chicks, why they here, and that they really here because they did what they needed to do, right? They gave that sloppy toppy, right? They done, bent over, smashed the team, right? Let them run a train. Look, she don't know. Right? So she around and she don't know. And somebody try to put her up on game, which Skip, that's your fault. Right? You should have vetted her. You should have vetted her at the bottom like you did Joy. You should have vetted her at the bottom like y'all did Joy. But y'all skipped it. Y'all skip the vetting process. Skip shouldn't have skipped the vetting process. Now look at you. Now look at y'all, right? Messing up the bag, this gonna open up a whole bag of worms. Chicks that y'all probably been cool with don't feel like, oh, maybe I need to hop on a bandwagon because listen, here's the thing about chicks. They don't want to look like whores, right? See, here's the thing about women. They'll whore all day long. Oh, they'll be complete smuts for you, right? But the minute you start letting them lips fly, the minute you start, telling your homeboys and all that, like you can tell your homeboys now as long as they on the same page and y'all running a tight ship. But like as soon as you start talking and the rumors start getting out and all that stuff, too many people know and all of that. Oh yeah, like that's what they don't like. So before they go out, before women, listen, we see it time and time again. Before women go out looking like a whore, they'll make sure that they reverse that shit and make themselves look like the victim, right? And I believe that is exactly what Joy's gonna do. She's gonna paint herself like a victim, right? She's gonna be like, listen, I didn't know this, I didn't know that, I was drunk, blase, blase, blah, right? He groomed me, he did this and all that, Watch. But yeah, man. Yeah. And that's an after pill for y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. What y'all think about Joy? Now she a nice piece of little. She a nice little thing now. Nice little racially ambiguous chick. Yeah, I like them like that. Yeah, she nice. Yeah. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.